Hi, this is Grenade, and welcome back to the Black Garden Part 2. This is, I split it up because there's the beginning scene, which is you're fighting a bunch of Vex, and now it is trying to figure out where to go next. And I couldn't use really my ghost in here except tell me which way to go. So, I I'm going to tell you why I like puzzles because um, not everybody does. I have out of the four kids that I have, two like doing puzzles and two do not. Why I don't know, but it's each other's personal choice. I've been doing puzzles since I was a kid. Now, when I was a kid, it was jigsaw puzzles and trying to figure out what pieces go where and how to do it. Now, everybody has a way to do their puzzle. When we're little, it was like put the border together and then work on the inside. And now that I'm an adult and I do jigsaw puzzles, I don't even do the border first. I sort my jigsaw puzzles by color because I have the stacking trays and I sort them and chuck them, and then if it looks like a border piece, it also gets its own pile as well. And that's how I sort a puzzle. And when I work on a puzzle, it I start wherever. I take a tray and I go through it, then I turn them all over, and then I look at them and see what I can pull and figure out. That's how I do a jigsaw puzzle. But there are other sorts of puzzles. There's crypto quizzes, there's anagrams, crossword puzzles, New York Times, all that, jumble. Those are all puzzles. But in Destiny 2, there's a lot of puzzles. Well, I wouldn't know that because I haven't been really playing. But for me, this is a puzzle trying to figure out how to get further along. And as you can see here, that it's a lot of thinking, trying to figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work. Well, this doesn't work because I died a lot. So it for me, it's puzzles are really good for your brain, and it keeps your brain entertained, and you have critical thinking going on. You focusing, you're motivated, you want to win at the end of it. The putting a jigsaw puzzle together is kind of like, oh, I finished it. You feel some relief. You're like, oh, I did it. Same thing here. You know, you have to figure out what's working and what's not working. And for me, this isn't working. As I keep dying. But I don't give up. Now, my last video that I talked about when I was on Nessus with puzzles, a few people said I would give up. I go, why? Why would you give up? Is it because it's too... And a lot of it is... Someone said it was because the jumping. Yes, the jumping is a pain in the butt because you don't have really good aim for your jumping. You can't say, jump here, and your body's going to jump there. It doesn't work like that. As you know, I know this doesn't work, but I'm going to try it again. I don't know where it's going to go. Nope. So I die. But puzzles in general are really good for your brain. They can give you they almost they help like with like what did it say? It said something about dementia, Alzheimer's. It's good hand-eye coordination and stuff like that. And for me, figuring stuff out on how it goes together is how I'm trying to figure this part out. Is how where can I go where I'm supposed to go? And I'm probably not even supposed to be here, but I didn't know that at the time. So it is pretty interesting. So what else? Puzzles also make you concentrate. They do for me. I can put a jigsaw puzzle together. It'll take me probably a month, depending on how many pieces. And I'm talking, I don't do anything less than 1,000 piece puzzle anymore because it's too easy for me. I have a 3,000 piece puzzle my sister gave me a couple years ago, and it takes 2 tables to put that thing together, or the floor. And I can't get up off the floor, but I can put two tables together and do it that way. So, and not everybody can do crypto quizzes or anagrams or jumble or whatnot. Certain types of brains can deal with that. It also teaches you some memory skills, you know, like when you played memory game, that's kind of like a puzzle. You have to remember where the cards were in order to flip them over. So here you have to figure out which way to go, and this is really hard because you can't see around the corner. So it's jump and continue to go up, because that's the only way to go. Excuse me. So I want to see how far I gotta go, and he's not telling me anything. And I can't see. So I put my sniper rifle, which has a scope on it, and so I can see further where I gotta go. And I'm like, oh crap, that's far. So I look at the situation, I figure out what I need to do, and go from there. And it is a lot of jumping and figuring out. And me personally, I'm afraid of heights in real life, and so this is really hard for me to do, but I can do it. So it's part of this mission, and it's great. I'm really loving Destiny 2. I'm so glad I did come back and play it again. Some beautiful places and beautiful planets to look at. Not all of them are beautiful. Some of them are dark and creepy, but you know, we'll talk about that later. But so I know those things don't really have anything to do with what I need to do. And the only thing about jumping somewhere and you can't see, like, shock absorbers would be really good about now. Or I could just jump like that towards the bottom so I don't have issues. As someone pointed out to me the other day. So there's lots of puzzles. Trying to figure out, and now there's pokey things coming out. And I'm trying to decide, can I go on with the pokey thing coming out? And I try to time it. Okay, so I could go now. Oh, another pokey. It comes out. Because if you don't pay attention, what will happen is if you're standing there and it pokes out, it'll push you off the cliff and you die. That's what it... I didn't do that. I figured that part out on my own. That is tall. Now it's telling me I need to go up there, but I don't think I might be able to go up there. I didn't want to give up here because, whoa, this is a long mission. I need to finish it. It did take a long time for me to do it, though. And I died a lot. So I'm scoping again to see where I gotta go. Because that is the only way, even though I have no ammo, that's okay. God, that's high. It's still pretty though, very, very pretty. He just says go there. That's really helpful. So yes, puzzles are a lot of fun. And this one is like a visual puzzle. trying to figure out where to go, which ledge you should jump on, like that one or the one across the way. Yeah, see, it doesn't really tell you. You just kind of have to figure it out as you go. And I'm sure a lot of people are really good about this and doing this part, but I like to do these by myself, you know. I'm not fighting any enemies here or anything like that, but it's good. But so why do you guys do puzzles? Or do you do puzzles at all? And I died. So what kind of puzzles do you enjoy? What are the benefits do you think you get out of it by doing puzzles? Or do you even like puzzles? That's the other thing. Not everybody does. So, that I'll leave you with that. Again, thanks for watching, and if you like the video, consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Looks like someone needed to commit security measure.
Sorry, friends. I couldn't sit this one out. I owe this to Rohan.
You owe it to Rohan to do your duty as a Cloud Strider.
Like you know what it means to be a Cloud Strider.